We're the ones. They are really envious of you. What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. Today, that's what we're going to talk about. They are really envious of you. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about those family members, those friends, those enemies, whoever it is that are trying to discourage you from going after your dreams. They're trying to discourage you from realizing your goals because they don't want you to realize that great vision inside of you. So they do anything they can because to stop you because they are really envious of you. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So why are people so envious of you? Why they want to stop you? Well, the first reason is because they're miserable. When people are miserable, they want company. They want somebody to be at the same level as them because they don't feel like they can succeed in their life. They don't feel like they can rise to another level. So when they see you going after a goal, when they see you going after a dream, they become so envious because they see the qualities that you have they want to have within themselves. They see that the dream that you have, they want to have for themselves. But because they don't believe they can attain it, they're envious of you and they want to stop you. I remember when I was growing up in my hood, man, and one day I was outside playing basketball with some of my homeboys, and we was having fun. It was a positive afternoon. And when we was done playing, I started practicing by myself. And one of my homeboys walked up to me and said, Gene, why you practice so much? I said, listen, man, I'm going to get up out the hood. I'm going to play college basketball. Hopefully I'm going to go to the NBA. And he looked at me and he said, you know what, man, that's not going to happen. You too small. You're not going to make it. You just waste your time. You see, this individual was a very negative person. He was always miserable because things weren't going right at his own home. He didn't have a dream for himself. So he always saw things as being doom and gloom. But I had a light. I had a dream. I had something I was striving towards. And instead of him coming up to me to encourage me because he envied me so much, he was trying to discourage me. And in that same conversation, another homeboy walked up that was a lot older. He said, Gene, don't listen to this fool, man. If you want to play college basketball, if you want to go to college, if you want to get out this hood, keep focusing on that. Keep practicing. He's just envious of you. He miserable. He don't have a dream like you do. So he's trying to keep you from achieving yours because by you going after the thing you want, and if you're successful, he's going to feel small. And see, it's the same thing with you. When people are really envying you, when they're trying to stop you, when they're trying to discourage you, you have to remember one thing. They fear that if you succeed, they're going to feel small. They feel that if you succeed, it's going to make them look bad. But you cannot worry about that. You have to keep striving for what you want and understand something. That person's misery is not your business. And you have to make sure that you do not join in that misery with them. You don't give up your dreams because this person is miserable. You don't give up your goals because this person is miserable. Because the moment you do that, that's you joining them in their misery. So you have to keep striving for what it is that you believe in your heart you're destined on this earth to achieve. You have to keep going after your greatness because you know inside of you, you are worthy to be great. You're worthy to live out that dream. You're worthy to live out that goal. It's your destiny. But the only way that's going to happen is you cannot jump in the misery of those that envy you. Now, what's another reason they envy you? Because they don't believe. They have no belief. See, it takes belief for you to go after a dream. It takes belief for you to realize a goal. And when somebody has no belief in themselves, they don't believe anything is possible for them, they're going to try to discourage you because they thinking to themselves, how can this person believe they can make this happen? How can this person believe they can realize that dream? You see, that's what my homeboy was doing. He didn't have any belief in himself. So he saw me over there dribbling that basketball, shooting by myself, and he looked at the fact, man, Gene has belief. He truly believed he can make this happen. And because he didn't have any belief, he said to himself, you know what? I can't let this man believe because if he keeps believing like that, if he keeps working like that, then he may make his dreams become a reality. So it's the same thing with you. You have to understand when people don't have any belief, when they don't believe in themselves, when they don't believe in God, they don't believe in the universe, or whatever it is that you believe about you when it pertains to spirituality, then they're not going to like the fact that you have a belief because it's going to spark envy inside of them. They're going to really envy you. They're going to say, man, I wish I could believe like that person. Man, I wish I could look at myself and say I'm destined for something great. But because they don't have that belief, they're going to envy you. They're going to try to stop you because the belief you have within yourself is so powerful. So you have to make sure you do not give up your beliefs. You don't stop believing in yourself because somebody else has this belief. You let them keep their disbelief. When they try to come to you and try to give you all their disbelief, you have to step back and say, hold on, man, listen. That's your disbelief. You're not going to put that on me. You're not going to put that in my mind. You're not going to put that in my heart, because that disbelief is toxic. And if you listen to a person long enough who has no belief, you know what's going to happen? You're going to start doubting yourself so much, you're going to give up on your own beliefs. You're going to stop believing in yourself. You're going to stop believing in your dreams. You're going to stop believing in your goals. And what's going to happen is you're going to be miserable with that person, because you have adopted their belief system, and their belief system has destroyed yours. So do not, under any circumstances, adopt these people's negative belief, because they really envy you and they want to do whatever they can to try to stop you. So what's another reason that they are really envious of you? Listen, they have a pessimistic view on life. When somebody is very pessimistic, it doesn't matter what you say to them. You can try to encourage them. You can try to tell them, hey, if you just believe, or if you go after the things you want, you can make it become a reality too. But because of that negative mindset, because of the pessimism, they have a cloud in front of them. They cannot see anything positive. I remember I read this story a long time ago. I heard this story by a speaker or something. And it was this guy, he woke up in the morning. Every day his wife was nagging him. She'll look out the window and say, look at those dirty kids. Look at those dirty cars. Everything is so filthy. She did this every single day, every morning, to the point it was getting on his nerves. He could not stand waking up, listening to his wife. So one day he decided to do something. He had a great idea. He went outside and he cleaned the outside of the window that she was staring outside every morning. And then one day she woke up and she said, look, honey, look how clean those kids are today. Look how clean those cars are today. What's happened? All these days, everything has been dirty. And he looked at her and he said, listen, I went out there and cleaned the window, and your pessimism followed. You start to see things positively, because you can no longer see the dirt that was on the outside of the window. Now that is a great story, but the truth is this: when it pertains to a negative mindset, it doesn't matter how much you try to clean the window of their eyes. It doesn't matter how much you try to help them see things in a positive light. When somebody has a negative mindset, when they don't believe they can accomplish anything, when their pessimism is clouding their perspective, there's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do that's going to change their pessimism. But one thing is for sure: if you adopt their pessimism, if you listen to their pessimistic attitude every day, what's going to happen is that toxicity is going to get on the inside of you, and you will start to give up on your dreams. You start to give up on your goals, because just like that lady woke up every day and saw that dirty mirror, you will wake up every day and see a pessimistic outlook on your own goals and dreams. So you have to make sure you do not adopt these individuals' pessimism, because if you do, you will slowly watch your dream die. You see, they really envy you. And because they're so envious of you, they're going to do everything they can to stop you. And it's your responsibility to protect your mindset, to have a worthy to be great mindset. And what I mean by that is you believe that you're worthy of achieving that great vision that's on the inside of you. You know that that great vision inside of you is your destiny. You have all the tools. You have the ability to make it become a reality. But you have to understand something. When you start going after it, they will really envy you. They will envy the fact that you are an individual that is going after your dream, and you're doing everything to make it become a reality. They will envy you because they are miserable. They will envy you because they don't believe. They will envy you because they're pessimistic. And because they see you have a light and you allowing that light to shine, you're going after the thing that's inside of you. You're enthusiastic. You are optimistic. You are telling yourself on a daily basis, I'm worthy to be great, so I'm going to work as hard as I can to make my dream become a reality. It is going to cause them to really envy you. So despite their envy, keep going after your goals, keep going after your dreams, and know inside your heart, no matter what somebody say about you, you have the ability to make that dream become a reality, because you are worthy to be great. So that's my message for you guys today, man. I just had that on my heart. And I know a lot of you all out there dealing with envious people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're dealing with envious people, they can be family members, they can be friends, it can be very discouraging. And you can get to the point that you want to dim the light because you don't want those people to feel bad or be envious. But the truth is, that's just part of the process. It's going to happen. And if you're having a hard time sticking to your belief system, sticking to your self-discipline, I want to encourage you, get a copy of my book, Worded to Be Great, How to Build Self-Discipline to Achieve Your Greatness. Just go to wordtobegreat.com and get your copy today. It'll be great. It'll help support the channel. But not only that, the principles in that book will help you to develop a word to be great mindset. But not only that, I'll be able to stick to your disciplines so you can realize your goals and dreams. Hey, I hope you all have a good night. Once again, remember, they are really envying you. But the truth is, you have the power inside of you because you are worthy of achieving that great vision inside of you. Peace.